We mentioned the Houston Texans taking on the Jaguars in Week 1. The Texans reportedly trading defensive end Shaq Lawson to the Jets for a 6th-round pick Sunday afternoon. Lawson, of course, will fill the void left by the absence of Carl Lawson, and no relation, who was lost to a torn Achilles. Thoughts on this deal, Ryan?
Yeah, Shaq Lawson is a former high-round pick who hasn't really lived up to expectations. The Texans appear to be an organization in constant upheaval and turmoil. We know about the Deshaun Watson situation. We're all waiting to figure out how that plays out. There's some questions about the general manager and the president, how they're dealing with putting this team together, and fans are obviously frustrated. And Shaq Lawson now goes to a team, as you mentioned, that lost Carl Lawson, their big offseason signing for the year, to an injury, and Shaq Lawson provides some depth. Now, the Jets aren't going to be in the mix to win the division in the AFC East, at least as we sit here, unless something magical happens. But that doesn't mean they don't want to compete and get better from what they were last year. Robert Saleh's new head coach. Zach Wilson is obviously their high-round pick that's going to be the quarterback. The defense has to continue to improve, and that's the plan here with Shaq Lawson. It only cost them a 6th-round pick. So if you get 5th or 4th-round value in terms of productivity out of Shaq Lawson, it makes a ton of sense. And, again, the Texans are stockpiling picks. They're going to get a ton more picks whenever this Deshaun Watson trade happens. And they're about the effort of rebuilding this program. We just don't know when, how, or what that's going to look like and when it's going to happen.
Yeah, the Deshaun Watson deal, looking for 3 firsts and 2 seconds. If that deal does manage to go through. He is CBS Sports NFL writer Ryan Wilson talking Jags-Cowboys with us, and the Shaq Lawson trade as the preseason comes to an end, at least for 2 teams. We'll see how things go as Week 1 heads our way. And, of course, the Pick 6 podcast, they'll be talking about this trade and all the preseason action that's taking place as the preseason does wrap up. And don't forget the roster deadline coming up Tuesday. So teams have some tough decisions ahead, and that means there will be players that will potentially be moving between teams over the course of the next week before the season gets underway. And they'll be talking about it on the Pick 6 podcast. Download and follow wherever you get your preferred audio.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.